priced NeatDesk we have ever offered on QVC, but it's also the first time we've ever done it as a Today Special value. Other models of NeatDesk have been flying out the door here. Everyone's been waiting for the bestest, the newest, the greatest, and this is it. It is 5 payments of under $60. We're giving you free shipping and handling of $12.72. That's almost $13 off. And just this NeatDesk, without any of the extras at retail, is about $390. We're totally offering a package worth $467 today, plus your free shipping and handling of $12.72 for a total savings to you of about $180. And you're also getting that 5 easy payment plan because it's easy pay days. So what is this? This is a way to organize your home and your life. This is an ability to scan your documents, your photographs, your recipe cards, the children's artwork, and make it permanently safe inside your computer. This is such an easy way to attach things to email.
Yep.
So now you don't need your fax machine anymore.
Brett
Hamilton is here, everybody. Thanks,
Hello.
Brett.
Happy holidays. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Receipts, everything that's cluttering up your desk and your files, your file drawer is bulging. Maybe you've got that big box of receipts from 2014. The lid is popping off because you've got so many, saving them for your tax guy or whatever. This gets rid of all that clutter.
It gets rid of all the clutter, but be clear about this. This is not a traditional scanner. People see this and they see all the stuff going through and they go, now you're just making digital clutter, right? Aren't you just making thousands of pictures? And the answer is no. Yes, it's grabbing the images, but for the first time, I bet you've never seen this before, it's a scanner that has a brain. It's a scanner that will allow you to search. You know how you go into Google and you type, I don't know, a recipe, chicken piccata, and then you find a million places for chicken piccata. Well, you scan a business card or you scan a receipt or anything. Now you can take that business card and go inside here, like we have Dan Hughes' business card, for example, G-H-E-S, right? Hughes. So you type in Hughes and you hope that, well, one day when you need to find that business card again, there it is. So there's his business card as it appeared on the card itself, but it takes it another step. Everything on the business card itself can be manipulated. In fact, everything on the business card itself appears in this database. So now I can search under any of these, the street that he's on, the name of his company, his first name, his last name, all of that can be found later on. So think about what you could do with not only the business cards, but receipts when it comes to taxes, your kids' permission forms and the immunization forms and all that other stuff. All of that paperwork gets thrown away. Because now you have the image, you have the information, everything, and I mean everything, is searchable. So it could be a bill, it could be a receipt for taxes, it could be anything you have in that pile of junk.
This might be all the veterinary receipts for your dog Rusty.
There you go.
Which you could just get rid of this and just have a Rusty file inside your computer.
Well, speaking of that, that's a terrific point. I made all of these folders over here. I made all of these little tabs. So when it comes time to scanning something in, if I'm going through a bunch of finance stuff, well, there's a finance category. If it's just instruction manuals to get rid of all that stuff that you've been accumulating, that lives there. All the kids' schoolwork, all the kids' forms and stuff like that, and all the way down to contacts and business cards, receipts, whatever it might be. But this thing is so smart that it actually knows what you're scanning and what to do with it. If you take a peek up here, it's got an auto setting, but if it doesn't want to look for the stuff yourself, you can say, I'm doing receipts. It's going to find receipts. You're doing contacts and business cards, so on and so forth. So now you've got all that information inside there and you can search it. As cool as that is, we're giving you a bonus. We're giving you something called Cookin'. And for the foodies out there, you are going to flip when you see what this software does. This is a live recipe feed. What does that mean? Well, for those of you that are on Pinterest and Facebook and stuff, no, it's constantly updating and it's adding new information. So every single day, you can then take a look at everything that's inside here and go, well, tonight I've never tried grilled Hasselback potatoes. So you simply click on it. And when you click on it, what it's going to do is it's going to load the recipe, which in itself is not all that impressive because you can go to any website and do that. Well, check this out. Now you've got the recipe saved because in the upper top here, it says capture internet recipe. When I click on that, it now builds you a recipe card. That itself is pretty cool because you own that now, you save it, you can put it in your folder. But check this out. Over in the right-hand corner here, it says one person. Well, nobody likes to eat alone, right? So say 4 or 5 people are coming over, you're having a party. I'm awful at math. I would not know how to change the quantities and units and all that stuff, how much butter. So go over here and click on one person and take it up to, we'll have 6, Carolyn, right?
Yeah.
6 people are coming over.
Oh, that's great.
Watch what happens in this section right here when I click OK. When I click OK, it pops it up to 24, and to a cup and a half instead of a quarter cup. All of that's done for you.
That's fantastic.
Now, all you do is go and print out your shopping list, and it tells you exactly what you need and how much it's going to cost at the store.
Well, and I like
That's
this
it.
for the opposite reason, because all the recipes I got from my mother are for a huge family that
Right.
we had when I was a kid.
Now you can go the other
and
way.
now I want them for 2 people.
Yep.
And you can go the other way as well. So let's talk again about what your choices are. We've got 3 colors down here in the front. Blue is exclusive to QVC. The red has already completely sold out, and so the red is gone. We have blue now. Is that our most limited? Okay. White is available, and then you can only find the black at QVC. So choose black, white, or blue. Don't forget the easy pay and the price are only good for today. Also the free shipping, which saves you about $13. All right, total retail on this is, including the free shipping that we're offering, about $180 more. Why do you need this? Because you have paperwork. You have receipts galore. These receipts fade.
They do.
After like about a month. And by the time you take them to your tax guy, you can't even read what they say anymore.
Well, this thing has a little bit of extra magic in it. As it starts to fade, it will restore the quality of the receipt. Even if you've got a
Fantastic.
wrinkled receipt, it will flatten it out as it goes through. It will brighten the text and stuff like that. So as you save that, even if it's faded, you'll be able to read it later on.
So I'm very low tech.
Yep.
So I'm going to ask you some low tech. Okay, so I
Go
get
for
this
it.
out of the box.
You sure?
What do I do? How do I use this? Do I have to plug it into my computer?
It starts here.
Okay.
So we give you a disk. This software will work with both Mac and PC, desktop, laptop, it doesn't matter. If you have a computer and you have a way to plug this scanner into the USB, you can use it. For those of you that don't have a CD drive, I'm getting this question a lot today.
Yes.
Good news. You can download the software from Neat's website. You
Okay.
just need to be able to have the USB port where you would plug in a printer or you'd plug in a mouse. That's how you plug this in.
Okay.
Download this, plug this in, and then it's up to you to do whatever you want with it because you can scan anything. The only thing I don't recommend is it's not a photo scanner. Because
Okay.
of the technology and the way that it works inside there, you don't want to jeopardize something happening to the photograph.
Okay.
It's made for documents and it's made to be searched. If you want to scan photographs, get a traditional scanner.
Okay.
This is going to let you take stuff like this. So this is a Dyson owner's manual.
Okay.
I got a drawer full of them. I actually have an entire file cabinet full of owner's
Like
manuals.
one whole section of my kitchen drawers is full of manuals.
Stuff that I don't even have anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know why in the heck I'm saving it all.
Right.
But point is, now you don't have to save it anymore because you can scan this information, you can send it through, and the nice part about it is, once this is all scanned, then you can throw the manual away because it becomes searchable. And by that I mean, searchable means anything that's on there. So everything that you see here, check this out, now lives in this category. Let's see, we called it instruction manuals.
Okay.
So I'm going to go over here to instruction manuals, and every one that I've scanned so far lives inside. So now you throw the manual away. I'm going to have you hold this.
Okay.
Go over here and put it next to here, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to blow this up and show you that you now have this owner's manual inside. Look at that. It looks exactly like it did. Best part about it, this is double-sided.
Oh,
It
wow.
takes both sides, and even if you accidentally scan them in upside down, you can rotate, you can crop, you
That
can
is
correct.
awesome.
So now you have a digital version of that owner's manual, or anything that you want to feed through there. You throw away the original, and anytime you want it, you simply search a word that's on that manual. It could be Dyson, it could be DC-34,
Wow.
it could be vacuum cleaner. If it appears there, it'll appear in here, and will help you find it up there.
Get rid of the clutter, get organized, get rid of all that extra paper that's stuffing everywhere, bulging out of the seams of your house, your home office, boxes in your garage, drawers. Now you can save it all and get it organized and easy to find in various ways under various categories. With the NeatDesk. This is the first NeatDesk Today special value we've ever offered. Over 9,000 have been ordered. We also have the lowest price we've ever offered on a NeatDesk. That's 5 payments of under $60, including your free shipping and handling, saving you another $12.72. You can scan photos, recipes, receipts, documents. How about if my child did a drawing in school?
Sure, there's nothing wrong with putting that in there as long as it fits inside the feeder here,
Okay.
and it'll actually take a legal document. So
Okay.
even though we're only using the traditional 8.5
So if it's
by
a
11s,
longer
whatever.
sheet, it
Yeah.
won't cut it off halfway through or something.
It won't cut it off. And for
Okay.
those of you wondering, how does it know? Well, it's got a little feeder here. So
Okay.
if you're doing more than one type, if you're doing more than just documents, you've got room for 15 documents, you've got room for 15 receipts, and room for 15 business cards all at the same time. Or you can snap this guard out and put as many as 50 documents in at the same time. Then you select whether you want just black and white or you want color? Do you want one side? Do you want both sides? You can put them in upside down. You can put them in backwards. And then if for some reason something comes out and it's not the way you wanted it, there's editing built in, so you go ahead and just decide how you want to crop it, how you want to save it, and then be able to add information to it later on. There's only 2 buttons on here, Scan and PDF. And I'm going to show you what PDF does in a second, but check this out. I loaded 15, 30, 45 different pieces in here. It's taking the documents first.
Wow.
Then it's going to work its way to the receipts. Then it's going to work its way over to the business cards. And it's not just scanning them. It's not just saving them. It's taking this database and it's building a database. And it's adding all that information so that if you need to search something, go into the keyword, find it, and bring it up there.
So in other words, you're not creating all these millions of little files or cluttering up your computer with that. It's organizing it into these complete categories so that you can easily find whatever you're looking for and find out all about it too, which is great. So Bonnie's been waiting patiently in California. Let's say hello. And I hear you are a 27-year QVC shopper, Bonnie.
That's right. I started on my your first anniversary.
Oh my goodness. Well, thank you so much. We very much appreciate you shopping with us and being such a loyal customer. Did you like our Today Special Value idea?
I have been wanting this thing for so long. So when I saw the price, it was like, I have got to get this.
The NeatDesk has been usually offered only in white, and it's been very, very popular with our customers, but today's price is really unbeatable, and we've got these great colors too.
I know, I got the black one.
Fantastic. And do you think you'll keep it in the office or the kitchen?
Probably on the dining room. I usually, my living room, dining room's combined, so I'll probably keep it on the table there or move it down into the den when I need to.
And what do you think you'll be organizing? What types of documents with this first?
Everything I can, mostly medical bills. There's 5 different people that live here. Is it possible to do files for each person? So like say I want to sort my dad's medical bills or my medical bills.
Sure.
Can I make a file for one, or does it all go into one?
Well, there's 2 ways to do this, Bonnie. So over here, I made all these different categories. So you could make this and call this Dad's Medical, and this could be Bonnie's Medical, and so on and so forth. Or what you could do is you can install the software on multiple computers, set up different accounts on different computers, and then just move the NeatDesk from computer to computer. The easiest way, and what I would recommend, especially if you're going to do the bulk of the heavy lifting, is I would just make a different file for everything that you're doing. So your dad's stuff could be in one spot, your stuff could be in another, and then the entire family, maybe they share whatever the category could be. Like, watch this. So we're inside here. You right-click, it says New Folder, and if you take a peek up here, instead of New Folder, now it's Dad's Medical. And you type in Dad's Medical, and then now Dad's Medical lives right there. So everything you scan for your dad, you would just assign to that one little category right there.
And it goes right in there, so you don't have to go back in and rearrange and click and drag and all that kind of stuff later, Bonnie.
Oh, good. I hate having to do that.
So this machine will put it right in there.
Great. And
Isn't
then
that
my
great?
brother can organize all his recipes and
Plus, we're giving you that really sweet cooking software. So now when you don't know what to make for dinner, simply select.
We go hunting.
Yeah, you can be like, I don't know what I'm having tonight. Well, guess what? Tonight you can have anything you want on here. And in fact, for dessert, you could have Grinch kebabs. I have no idea what that is, but there's Grinch kebabs.
It's olives with Santa Claus hats.
Actually, I think those are they're grapes.
Oh, they're grapes. Okay, either one.
But olives.
How
whatever.
cute.
There you go.
I love it. And that's constantly updating, which is
Yeah,
great.
it's just like a live feed.
That's something that would be an additional purchase. It's coming to you as part of our package today, which is something you'll actually love and use. So.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Bonnie, I'm so glad we had it for you today. This is gonna.
Me too. And I used to listen to you on Coast a million years ago.
Thank you, Bonnie.
No rap, no hard stuff, no sleepy elevator music.
No, it's Along the Coast.
Oh, okay.
And my best friend is Karen Sharp, who does love songs. So.
Right.
Yay! Thank you, Bonnie. Thanks for calling. It's awesome
care,
to
Bonnie.
talk to you.
You all have a Merry Christmas.
You too.
Merry
Have a Merry
Christmas.
Christmas. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Can I show you another magic trick?
Yes, please. I
Okay.
love all the things this can do.
So it's a scanner, but a lot of the printers that are out there right now, people complain because they don't have the fax option anymore. They're like, well, what if I need to sign a permission slip for my kids or a medical document or whatever?
Do I need an actual signature on there?
So check this out. So how do you manipulate a document and still get it from one place to the other? Well, you do it the old-fashioned way. First, you sign it. Then I'm going to show you what the second button does, because we've been using scan up until now. Now we're going to use the PDF button. And when you click the PDF button, it basically just makes you name that file, whatever that file is going to be, and have you put it someplace. And when you put it someplace, that means that when you scan this, it allows you to then take it and put it on your desktop. And once it's on your desktop, you don't need a fax machine anymore, because now you'll have that file to attach to an email and send it to the school. Or send it, like Bonnie was talking about, send that medical document off to the hospital, to whatever it might be. So you've got the document here.
That's awesome.
Once it's saved, you have the document wherever it was before. So now I've got it there.
Yeah.
I can attach that to an email and I can instantly send that out. No need for a fax machine anymore.
So
it's a lot smaller than a fax machine.
We're talking medical, insurance, we're talking taxes, we're talking, you know, refinancing your mortgage, all that kind of stuff where you need to send signatures back and forth. Also, you can export things into Quicken, TurboTax, QuickBooks, all of those things from this machine right into the right place.
Yeah, you can bring stuff in, you can send stuff back out again. You can drop and drag PDF files directly into these. So if you've got PDFs already saved, bring them over and drop them in, import, export, it'll build reports for you. Here's the duplex, so you can do one side or two sides.
Wow.
If you're scanning, for example, we were scanning this Dyson manual here, instead of making it 15 different files, you hit combine. So there'll be separate pages, but they'll all live as one file when you go to find them.
Isn't that great?
And
how organized.
Check this out.
What?
So we're scanning stuff. We're physically scanning stuff now, right?
All right.
What if you wanted to take something and capture it from a website and be able to search it the same way? So let's go to David's appetizers. So we have all the access to these appetizers here, but what's the point of printing it out? Because then you've got to find a place for it to live.
Right.
So pick something out here.
Let's do baked spring rolls.
All right, baked spring rolls. So you bring up the recipe, and instead of printing it the traditional way, hit the print function and see what appears up here. It says, send to Neat.
Get out.
So now,
really?
Everything that's on there, this blew me away when I started playing around with this. So we just sent that recipe to here, and we're going to go down, we're going to hit cooking, we're going to hit OK, and it's going to ingest that. It's a fancy word, I don't know if I'm even using it properly. It's going to take it and put it inside here. So now, what were they, spring rolls? So we're going to type in spring rolls, and it's going to start searching for spring rolls. And sure enough, everything, whether it's a spring roll, whether it's a dip, all of that stuff, all of those recipes, all of that stuff then becomes available to you, and you get to see the image of what it looked like. So whatever you type up here, and you can see that they're processing all the stuff, becomes available down here, and it's all inside that database.
So here's the deal now. No more papers stacking up of
no
things you printed out.
Nope.
Like if I found a really great homemade doggy cookie recipe that I wanted to kind of revamp it and add my own things, and I could just do that right into
you can do it inside there.
Oh my gosh, in my NeatDesk. It does everything. Look at all these manuals. How many of you have a drawer of these? Here's a Bissell. I always have all, like, I cut off the cardboard heating instructions for all the food things I buy here because I don't want to put all those boxes in my freezer. I've got those in a drawer. Here's a big fat user manual for, what is that? A DVD. Here's a quick start guide. Here's a Panasonic. God, how many DVD players do you have, Brett?
I got a lot of junk.
Probably like my husband. But you've probably got drawers full of these things. And then also all this other paperwork that's sitting around. You know, all of these contracts and medical forms and bills and business cards. And I mean, gosh, I could fill up a column like this with just my various dogs and cats. They could all have their own file.
And and everybody's got their own thing and their own thing that they're saving, and the only thing they're trying to trim down. But this one category right here that I built is nothing except for this one that I just added here. This is nothing but recipes from David's page. And check this out. It will put them in as color or black and white, and all you have to do is go down here. So we picked smoked sausage and cheddar cornbread. It gives you the title, but then it gives you the exact replica of what the recipe looked like online, and you can take it and scroll through. So now no more paper.
Awesome.
You have the computer. Use it. You've got all that hard drive space. Use it. Scan the stuff in and get rid of all the clutter and make this a digital filing cabinet.
And this is a very small footprint. What are we talking about? If you just tuned in, it's our today's special value. It's been very, very popular. Well over 9,000 have been ordered today. This is something in its previous incarnation was very, very popular with our QVC customers. This is the first time we've made it the newest, latest one of today's special value, and it's at the lowest price we've ever offered as well. You get 5 easy payments of under $60. You get free shipping and handling, which is going to save you almost $13. You get colors that you can't find elsewhere. The blue is exclusive to QVC. You can only find the black at QVC. We also have white. The red has already completely sold out. People are loving the colors because this is something you keep in your kitchen. Our caller was going to keep it in her dining room,
right,
on the table. Keep it in your home office, and it will not only scan but organize, and easy to find ways for you on your computer.
Yeah, okay, so instead of scanning all this stuff, a terrific point. Let's say this is your pile of bills for the month of November, okay? So you let them pile up, you pay them, and then normally I put them in a file cabinet because I know that I'm never going to need them for anything.
Which starts bulging and bulging, but you're afraid to throw it away, just in case,
You're afraid to throw it away because you're like, I don't know. So take them and make a selection. So go down here and pick bills. And if you pick bills, you click on there, everything you scan through here will then go to the bills category. So then at the end of the month, the end of the year or whatever, you're like, all right, where's that water bill from October? You simply go into bills and you start pulling stuff up. That's the best way and the easiest way to use this thing. Before you even get started, start making some categories and store them in there. The nice part about it though is that 6 months into it, all of a sudden you find that, hey, I don't have a category for, I don't know, insurance, gardening,
landscaping,
whatever it might be. You can always add those categories later on. And that quick, we just scan this stack of bills right here, and now the stack of bills can go in the trash, because a lot of people don't realize this. The IRS will accept a digital receipt. They'll accept a digital copy.
Yes, they
Heck,
will.
We're submitting our taxes digitally now, so why wouldn't they accept a digital receipt? So all this stuff goes in the trash.
Is your garage shelf lined with tax boxes from 5 years ago, 10 years ago? Who knows how long you're supposed to keep them for?
7, I think.
You know, some people say 7. Sometimes you're just afraid to throw them away. You know, all of your documents that you need, you know, your living will, your living trust, your marriage license, you know, all of those health documents and things that you need. This is such an easy way. Plus, Brett, the other thing we're not even talking about is, what if, God forbid, your house burns down, you know, something happens, you have a flood or a robbery, or I don't know, something, and you lose those papers. Chances are you may have those papers and you don't even know where they are if somebody asked you for one.
Yeah, it's almost like a little insurance policy in itself, because as you said, even if it's not complete destruction and you lose a lot of that stuff, or if you just need to get to it quickly. If the insurance company says, well, your basement flooded, can you show me this, this, and this? And, you go up to the search engine and you just start typing whatever it is that you're looking for. And it may give you, I mean, this is not an exaggeration, it may give you 300 results for the one thing you're looking for. But then all you do is just start to narrow it down by adding more words, and it's going to find the stuff that you need. And it's better to have more, obviously, than to have less when you're using it as a reference. This
is an amazing today's special value, and it's that perfect gift for your husband, your married kids, your son-in-law, yourself, your parents. My dad is my husband's bookkeeper for his business. This would be such a great idea for my dad, who does all of our tax things. So let's say hi to Karen in Texas. Hi, Karen. Thanks for waiting. It's nice to have you on the show with us today. What do you think of our today's special value?
Oh, I am so excited. I bought the one in the navy blue.
Okay.
I have been collecting receipts for about 10 years, so you can imagine how many I have.
Yes.
And this will just get me organized. I can't wait to use it and shred everything else.
Yes, ma'am. And how much more space will you then have in your lovely home for pretty things? Instead of instead of all of that stuff in boxes and drawers and stuff that you probably should know where it is, but you know it's here somewhere. How many times have I said that to my husband?
This is it right here.
He's like, well, I know it's here somewhere. Carolyn, do you know where that receipt is from that widget we bought in August?
Find something out of this pile of junk.
I know, and this is what, I mean, I have everything hidden out of sight, but this is what it looks like when you open my drawers. I don't know what's in there.
Yep, I have no idea.
Oh my gosh, Karen, this is such a lifesaver.
And I have a question for you.
Sure.
I like to tear articles sometimes out of magazines. Can I scan those sheets also?
Yeah, you can. As long as you can get it to fit right in here, you can scan anything you want. You can scan it in color, you can scan it in black and white, and then all of those words inside the article itself become searchable. So a year from now, you're like, I think that was about petunias. Type in petunia. As long as the word petunia was mentioned, it's going to give you a search result for everything inside your database, but I guarantee you that article will be part of that result.
Oh, that's so wonderful.
Very cool,
Brett,
right?
how is this the width of a business-size sheet of paper?
Yeah, it is. So for those of you
Okay.
wondering, what is this for? It's just to guide everything.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
So now he puts it in.
But then you
hit
have these
scan,
other
done.
little slots right here for business cards or receipts. Do you see these two smaller ones?
Yes, I do.
But
So-
Karen, you can also pop this little guard off, and instead of doing 15, 15, and 15, you can do as many as 50 documents at the same time. So maybe you only do
Oh,
this.
my gosh.
Yeah, maybe you only do this once a week or once a month or whatever. But you take that stack. You know, you still have to find a place for them to live temporarily, and then at the end of the week, you're like, all right, it's time to make all this stuff go away. You pick it up. You drop it in here. Doesn't matter if it's upside down, right side up, backwards, forwards. It'll do the work for you. And if it's still upside down in there, it's got editing function that'll allow you to crop it. And even if you jam this thing, in fact, I should show this right now. Check this out. If you jam it, all you do is open it up. It goes red for a second. You close
Okay.
it. And everybody goes, oh my God, do I have to reset it and all this other stuff? No. Hit scan. And it takes it all
Okay.
back over
How
again.
easy is that?
It could not be any easier to use.
Right.
Look
Oh,
at that.
my goodness.
Right
Yeah.
back to where it goes again.
No more of this. This goes away.
Yep.
And now everything's here. And if you're wondering, what if my computer crashes and I lose everything? Just back it up on one of those click frees or something. Just
Back
you
it
should
up.
always have a backup of
You
what's
should.
on your computer anyway.
Yep.
And so everything's always safe and it's not turning yellow and crumbling and falling apart and fading like those new kinds of receipts do all the time.
Exactly.
Well, this is just the most wonderful idea, and I
Pretty cool.
see a lot of people have ordered them.
Yes, ma'am. It's been very popular, especially on our price today. So, well, we'll send that pretty blue one right out to you, and you can start getting organized.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you, Karen. Thanks for
It's been
shopping
a
with us.
pleasure speaking with you.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, Merry Christmas to you too.
Thanks,
Bye-bye.
Karen. Bye-bye. So we're busy on the lines. Blue is exclusive. That's the one Karen got. You can also get the white. You can only find the black at QVC as well. Your shipping and handling is free today, which is fantastic. That saves you almost $13, and you get everything that you need. Let's kind of go over the offer again.
Sure.
So I'm getting the NeatDesk itself.
Yep, which is
but
this unit right here.
I'm also getting a lot of other stuff.
Yeah, so you're getting this cooking software. By the way, I haven't even mentioned this. There's an 800 number designed just for QVC customers. Monday through Friday, you can call them anytime you want with any questions, but there is built-in tutorials and videos within the software itself. You install the software, then you plug in the Neat, then you build yourself some folders, and then
Yep.
you take all this garbage and start getting rid of it. Drop it in and let it go.
It's out of here. You have a lot of space. You're less stressed because you have no clutter. I love this.
Clear the clutter.
Our value is amazing today. The NeatDesk itself would be $389. Also, you'd have to spend $78 for the cook and recipe organizer that we're sending along. That's $467. Our price is under $3. You're also saving almost $13 on your shipping. All told, that is a savings of about $180, and you also get 5 payments of under $60 on your credit card. Don't wait if you have a color that you want. We've already sold out of red. Get the navy blue, the white, or the black. Thank you, Brett. Thank you. That's going to wrap up our Today's Special Value and my show today, but I'll be back and again with you tomorrow morning from 9.